about, we're going to have a conversation around just, the differences between networking and partnering because times have changed. And just like with everything else from um, the workforce and the work environment and compensation and inflation and the economics and all of that that's happening, everything affects everything, right? Everything affects everything. Okay. And so it's the same thing for the workforce. So let's talk about that tonight. Sandra laughing. Let's talk about that tonight and see if we can get a different perspective, right? If you're new to me, welcome, first of all. We're super excited that you're here. If you're watching the replay, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you'll enjoy this and get some benefit out of it. So if we change our mindset, that's what we do in this community, right? We look at things from a different perspective because if we keep doing, y'all know the saying, if we keep doing things the same way we've been doing, we're going to get the same results. And a lot of us are here and a lot of us tune in and a lot of us get information about our careers and kind of elevating or professional development or next steps or funding our retirement, and we're out there consuming all the information. We want to make sure that we're consuming information that's actually going to be beneficial and that we're not taking in the information, holding on to it. That's one. The second thing is making sure that we're leveraging it in the best way. So that's kind of a good segue into what we're going to talk about this evening. And so when we think about mentorships and mentors, that's something that I would say it's talked about a little bit when I was going through corporate arena, corporate environment, whatever you want to call it. I knew of people that had mentors. I thought about mentors. I wanted a mentor. I had some during my career at different points. But now it's different. And the reason why I wanted to share this is because no man is an island. And whatever your goals are, whatever success looks like for you, no one gets there, if it's a destination for you, by themselves. Nobody. There isn't one millionaire that you can meet or a billionaire that did it by themselves. There's not a CEO that can build a business that grows and scales by themselves. There's no man that's an island. We've all heard that, right? God just didn't create Adam. He had to create Eve, right? That's another perspective. You cannot do this alone. You cannot do this alone. Whatever success looks like for you, whatever that goal is, whatever your whatever it is you want to do, right, within your career, it does not happen by yourself. So let's take a look at this and we'll have a discussion afterwards as well. What's up, Ange? What's happening? What's happening? All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. If you're on IG, come on over to YouTube. You can search me. I am Kelly Jackson, Kelly with an I. And let me know once you get here. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to let you go, IG, because I won't be able to focus on you and this. I want to make sure that we're giving all attention over here. Okay, let me scroll. Should have did this earlier. Okay, here we go. Make sure y'all can see it. All right, let's talk about it. So again, IG, come on over to YouTube. I'm sharing my screen. Here we go. The mentor myth. Let me slow down because I know it takes a minute. Hey, Crystal, I see you. I see you. I'm watching on my laptop just in case. Okay, the mentor myth. Why you need a partnership and not a guru. Let's talk about it. So why are partnerships the new mentors? Now, we've all come up through career. We're all old enough to know, right? Seasoned enough. I don't like the word old. Seasoned enough to know about mentors and mentorships and mentees and all the things, right? But for us, let's think now, let's bring it on into you. You looking at me on the screen right now, looking at this presentation. Let's think about you. And let's think about partnerships, right? We're opening up our mind to something new. Let's not think the same way as we've always thought, right? Let's think about Partnerships, and let's define it. Let's peel the layers back a little bit. So unlike traditional mentorships, which tend to be one-way relationships, partnerships foster mutual growth and reciprocal learning. Both parties in a partnership stand to expand their skills, perspectives, and professional networks in an enriching way. Hmm. And we may or may not have ever thought about that. So both of us is benefiting both of us. That's what a partnership is, right? When you get married, you and your spouse, it's a partnership. It should be benefiting both of us. We should complement each other. You and your girlfriend, or you and your bro, right? Your bro friend, right? You all should complement. You should benefit each other. Here's an example. Imagine a scenario where a seasoned sales manager partners with an expert in data analytics. The sales manager gains insights into data-driven decision making, while the data analyst learns the nuances of effective sales strategies. Both grow in their roles and add value to their organization, providing that partnerships can be more reciprocal and enriching than traditional mentorships. Let me add this also. When we think mentors, we think hierarchical. We think about someone being the head and then there's someone else, mentor-mentee relationship, right? But someone being above us and then someone being below us. What we want to do tonight is we want to change a perspective and think about partnerships. This will help you when it comes to benefiting you, your goals in your career. Thinking about a partnership. Let's keep going. So we're redefining partnerships within the corporate world. Traditionally, partnerships in the corporate world have been viewed in terms of business to business alliances. We're redefining it to mean strategic collaborations between individuals within or across organizations. These aren't just short-term alliances, but ongoing relationships that create a win-win situation. Again, if you're thinking about the mentor-mentee relationship, or maybe a senior leader that you go for to get advice, or someone that you look up to sometimes, most of the time, it's a short-term alliance. So here's an example. Think of a project manager teaming up with a data analyst to build a more efficient workflow system. Both stand to gain from each other's skills. So if we change our mind and start to think, how can I benefit someone that I want to get into a partnership with? How can they benefit me and how can I benefit them? We're in a society now where everybody has an agenda. And I don't think anything's wrong with that. Everybody got one, right? If we know that up front, then it should be cool, right? So, okay, I need to get from you, I need to know more people in your network. And I know for you, you want to learn more about the technical space, or you want to know more about the sales space. So let's benefit each other, right? So let's be upfront about it. Because in the space that we're in, that's why we got the selfies, right? It's about self. Everything is about self, right? So let's think about how to leverage that and how can I add value to you? If me and you are going to be in partnership, if you're looking at your neighbor right there in the comments, the one above you and the one below you, if you were to partner with either one of them, what value can you add to them? And then what do you need from them? That's the reason why, one of the reasons why we have our secret society, our community, because we can benefit from each other. I learned something last night. We had a call last night. For you all in the comments, you come here every Tuesday. Are any of you connecting to each other on LinkedIn? You don't know who's in each other's network. It may be someone in that network that you strategically, you may want to partner with, right? Don't discount the people right around you. Don't think it has to be somebody with this grandiose title. Titles don't mean anything. They put their pants on the same way you do. Be strategic about who you're connecting with. Partnerships as a tool for maximizing potential and influence. Now let's think about that. Let's slow down a minute. Partnerships as a tool. Partnerships, I never thought about partnerships in the first place. I thought it was just for businesses when they partner. I never thought about partnership. I never thought about using it as a tool to help me to get where I need to go. And then to maximize it for potential and influence. So if I am looking for professional development and to get more visibility, to have more influence in my industry or in my company, or with certain key people to move me further along in my career, or what I want to do in semi-retirement, or that business I want to, I can start creating those partnerships right now. Instead of a zero-sum game where one party's gain is another's loss, partnership should be about mutual growth and added value. Because with a mentor, you got to schedule time. You have to schedule time on their calendar. They have to fit you in. You have to. I'm not, and this is not, I should have said this in the beginning. This is not anything against mentors. I have a mentor, right? But we want to start thinking about partnering with people. And we're going to continue to learn why as we continue to go through this tonight. So for example, by aligning skills, resources, and objectives, both parties can achieve more together than they could separately. Here's an example. A senior executive partnering with a junior marketing whiz to incorporate new media strategies into the organization, elevating both their statuses. Now think about it. For those of us that are 50 years of age and older, or getting close to the next season in our lives, when we start thinking about ageism, when we start thinking about we're too old for this, or younger people are taking over and they're talking about millennial managers and things like this, we should be changing our mind to think about, okay, what value can I add to them? And how can I benefit from knowing them, right? I can add to them and they can also benefit me, versus they're taking everything and the young people are taking everything and this, that, and the other. Let's flip the script, because we know a lot, y'all. We got a lot of experience and skills and knowledge under our belt, and we're always talking about leveraging that. Let's keep going. Here's some common misconceptions. Instead of a zero-sum game where one party's gain is another's loss, partnerships should be about mutual growth and added value. This is what we just said, right? Aligning skills, resources, and objectives, both parties can achieve more together than they can separately. Then we got that in there twice. So let's clarify partnerships. So now listen to this part. If I was taking notes here, this is where I would start taking them right here. Networking is about expanding your contact list. Now you have contacts in your phone, you have contacts on your Outlook, you have contacts on your Gmail, you have contacts on your LinkedIn platform, you have contacts all over. But if I said, hey, I want y'all to call somebody right now to get $100, how many in your contacts list could you call? Drop the number in the chat. Let me see it when I get through with this. Let me see. How many could you call? Let's see. Here's an example. Again, we're clarifying partnerships. Compare a typical networking event where you might collect several business cards to a strategic partnership meeting, where you might create a 6-month action plan to combine skills on a mutual project. So let's look at this. This is the difference, right? We're clarifying what a partnership means over networking. So networking, it says, is about expanding your contact list. But partnerships go much deeper. I want you to get this. That's why I'm repeating it. It's allowing for a symbiotic growth through shared skills. Shared is the key word here. And resources is shared. I know Angela is very good in front of people. I can get some pointers and tips from her about presenting and speaking and business acumen. So I'm thinking about what value can I add to Angela? She's very well connected. She knows a lot of people, right? And some of y'all sit in the comments and there's people right in that comments, because I know that's connected to some really heavy hitters, and they are heavy hitters themselves. Don't get it twisted, y'all. You have opportunities while you're here. Drop your LinkedIn. And if you don't have one, you need to go to IamKellyJackson.com and you need to schedule a career chat. Let's get that thing up and going. We're talking about partnering right now. There's no way Jay-Z is a billionaire without partnering with people. You see all these mergers and acquisitions going on, and so bought this, right? And so bought this. This is how they get to billionaire status. It don't mean they got $1 billion sitting in the bank. No, they got assets. You do too. Your skills, your knowledge, your abilities, and your experience. Those are assets that you can leverage. Here's an example. Compare a typical networking event where you might collect several business cards to a strategic partnership meeting. With a partnership, you might create a 6-month action plan to combine skills on a mutual project, right? So you all can get together in the comments there. Again, we have a private community. If you want to jump in that, you can go to iamkellyjackson.com and get the link. And you can start connecting with people. You know what? I want to write a book. You know what? I know a publisher. You know what? I want to be a VP of marketing. You know what? My CEO said in 2024, they're going to budget for a leadership position in digital marketing. You have your resume ready? You're partnering. And you know, now that you know someone is willing to help you, always add value, always reciprocate. Let me tell you about Robert, this guy named Robert Dunbar. He created what's called Dunbar numbers. Write that down, Dunbar's numbers. And you can Google this when we get off of here, right? It suggests, check this out, that humans can only maintain about 150 meaningful relationships at a time. Now, I tell y'all, I don't know about y'all, but 150 is a lot. Dunbar, Mr. Dunbar, right? He did some research. Let's check it out. Let's look at it. This is what he says. He initially observed that among primates, now we're talking about primates right now, their brain size correlates with social group size. So we're talking about primates right now, right? Their brain size correlates to the social group size. He extrapolated this relationship to humans, resulting in a natural group size of about 150. So y'all, our brain size, it says that we can get up to 150 people. So Dunbar's theory has been influential in various fields, including psychology, anthropology, and even business. While the concept has its critics, it has largely withstood 30 years of scrutiny and is often considered in organizational and social settings. In today's social media age, the applicability of Dunbar's number is a topic of debate. Some argue that digital platforms may extend our social reach, but the core principle of being able to maintain only a limited number of close relationships remain valid. So you can only maintain a limited number of close relationships. This is according to Mr. Dunbar. Now, here's his graph. And if you Google Dunbar's numbers, you'll see this and a lot more, right? But I wanted to show you at least this. This is suggesting that this graph goes from introvert, right? Because some of you are thinking, well, I'm an introvert. I only got 2 friends anyway. I couldn't maintain 150. This goes from introvert to extrovert. How many friends y'all got? Drop it in the comments. How many can listen? It's meaningful. You can only keep track. You see what it says? Keep track of about 150 meaningful relations. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you, I know I couldn't do this. 150? Good goodness. Now, it says an introvert, right? Special friends, I can do 2. My close friends, this is what Mr. Dunbar found out, I can have about 5. Good friends, I can have about 15 good friends. Now, if I'm getting closer to the extrovert, I can have about 50 friends. I can just literally call them my friends. And 150 meaningful relationships. Meaningful. Can y'all have that? Radita on IG, she said 10. 10, really? Really 10? I guess it's not impossible though, right? Radita, are you an extrovert? Okay, I'm gonna keep going. All right, let's define partnership really quick. And partnership is a mutually beneficial relationship between two or more parties that fosters growth. Now, listen, this is what a partnership is, y'all. It fosters growth. I love growth. We all love growth, right? And it fosters learning and development for all involved. That's a really simple, easy to do definition. It fosters growth, learning, and development. Who wouldn't want that? And wouldn't you want that reciprocated? Have you ever been in a one-sided relationship where you give and 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 nothing is reciprocated? But imagine if you're in partnership with someone and you give and they give and you give and they give, right? And so when Jay-Z goes and buys, whatever he's in bought now, when he bought didn't he buy a team or something, or he bought a spirit or whatever, he get the money, he get everything that come with it. The profit, he get the team, he get the building, he get the thing, right? And so this is how you build, y'all. This is how you grow. This is how you scale. You partner. Partners actively, y'all, actively collaborate, share knowledge and experiences, and support one another's goals. That's a partner, y'all. That's a partner. It's important because it expands your professional network, exposure to new ideas, and increased visibility. It expands your professional network, right? This is how you meet people. This is how you meet people you didn't even know that you needed to meet. By partnering, because now you're tapped into their network. But again, this is not short-term alliances. This is a long-term relationship. Now, here's tactical. I know everybody want to get to how do we do it? Okay, here we go. How to identify potential partners. Now, here's the thing, y'all. You got to do it. I gave you some earlier suggestions. I said we have a private community. You can hop in that. I said there's people in the comments that you probably want to know. Start dropping, start talking. You can connect with people in your field through industry events and conferences. A lot of things are virtual. I think I shared with you all a couple of weeks ago, when you go to LinkedIn, instead of searching in there for jobs, you can also search events, right? Attend relevant events to network and meet potential partners who share your interests and goals. And here's the other thing that I found, because I attend some of those events that are virtual sometimes when I can. People in the comments, they do this automatically. If you get with a true professional, a true high-level, high contributor, they know about networking. They know about partnering, right? They're dropping their information as soon as they come in the virtual door, right? Leverage your existing network. Ask people in your network for intros to individuals they think would make good partners for you. Now, here's the thing. When you're leveraging your network, make sure, right, they see you as being of value. Sometimes we have to remind people what we bring to the table. And an easy way to do that is to have that LinkedIn profile. If it's on LinkedIn that you're connecting with your network, because they're going to look at you regardless, right? Before they introduce you to someone, it should be value in there. Oh yeah, they would love to know you because I didn't realize you did that. Oh, you doing this? Yeah, they would love to know you, right? I had someone I partnered with on a project, and I told the person my partner's name, and when they looked her up, right? It's like, oh yeah, it was automated. It wasn't because of me, but because of who she is, it was automatic yes. But I'm leveraging, right? I'm leveraging the network that I have, and we're partners. I approached her and said, listen, I got this opportunity, and here's what it can do for you, and here's what's available with this opportunity. She had no idea, but because she knows me and I know her, it was an instant partnership. Leveraging your network, y'all. Get involved in professional associations, join industry groups, and take on leadership roles to meet like-minded professionals. And let's get out of this idea that you can only be a leader if you got a title. That's wrong. Everybody's a leader. Everybody's a leader. You lead your family, you lead your kids, you lead, if you do volunteer work or social events, everyone's a leader. Volunteer for a cause you care about. Why do that? Because giving back creates opportunities to meet people who share your values. Connect with former colleagues and classmates. Past coworkers and fellow alumni already know your skills and strengths. Okay. So, tactical, that's how you do that. Now, check this out. Networking versus strategic alliances. Here's a comparison of key differences in percentages. So, we're looking at networking over strategic alliances. 80% of networking builds superficial relationships. So for everyone that wants to go out and, I'm just going to network, right? As short term, we already determined that. When we think network, we're in the room, got the name tag, hello, my name is, and got a glass of water in our hand, right? Superficial. We're looking at networking versus strategic alliances. 80% of networking builds superficial relationships. 60% focus on short-term gains. Remember, we're not looking for short-term. Nothing worth having is short-term. There is no get-rich-quick scheme. You want to build relationships and you want to build wealth. You not only want to make more money, you not just want to get rich, you want wealth to provide a legacy. The 1%ers are wealthy. They don't talk rich talk. They talk wealth. Networking versus strategic alliances. 90%, now that's a high number now, of networking expands your professional network. So networking does expand your professional network. Again, we're looking at networking versus strategic alliances. 20% of networking creates deeper connections. 20%. Networking versus strategic alliances. 10% of networking aims for long-term partnerships. So what do you want? Now, what do you want? Now, some people may say, listen, Kelly, I don't want no long-term. I need to get what I need to get. Well, then you want to network, and nothing's wrong with that. But you have to be strategic and think about what your goals are. What does success look like for you? What does that mean for you? And then what does it take to get there? Because I promise you, there is nobody that's wealthy that has done it by themselves. It doesn't work like that. And it may not be wealth. Maybe you just want something, a better position, a better role. Again, partnering with someone can help you get there. Now, how to truly expand your reach in a global society, and then we'll wrap it up. Now, we talked about partnering, okay? And we talked about the definition. We talked about the difference between networking. Now, we're talking about reach right here, because truly partnering, right, expands your reach. You want to be visible to reach others. And I'll talk more about this. Let's go through this real quick. Social media. I always talk about LinkedIn. Make sure you have that thing buttoned up and polished and professional, and it's sharing value, is telling a story. You have messages of value in there so people can see, and they have no problem introducing you. They have no problem talking to you behind the scenes. They have no problem meeting you for coffee. They have no problem because they see, and they can see what they can get from you. Because again, don't get offended by it. Everybody wants something. Let's just be real. Let's just put it out there, okay? Leverage platforms from like LinkedIn and Twitter to connect with professionals worldwide, not just locally. A lot of us are accustomed, just because of the era we grew up in. Remember, we talked about this last week about how far is my commute. When it came to looking for a job, we thought about the commute and how long we're going to be in traffic. The times have changed. Now we're global. We're worldwide. We have to, if this is something that we want to do, we have to position ourselves in the marketplace, because now we're global. We're in a global digital society. So LinkedIn is a professional platform, and there's a lot of professionals on Twitter as well. Conferences and events, we talked about that. Attend global conferences and events to meet people and share ideas. International partnerships. Does your resume, does your LinkedIn profile speak to your international partner? Does your employer, do you work for a global employer? Is that shared on your documents? Do people know that? Right? Collaborate with your colleagues in other countries to gain new perspectives. All right? How was that? Did we learn something? Is there a takeaway? Let me see what y'all doing. How we feel about that? Let me see what y'all doing. Oh, I see the numbers. I see the numbers. Okay, okay. Crystal said, nope, 4. Janelle said, maybe 4. Oh, it's a lot of 3 to 4s. I see you. I see you. Sheila said 5. Angela said 30. Wow. See, I told y'all, Angela's somebody to know, y'all. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Hey, Susie Q. That's good. Most of my relationships are partnership. Now, listen, Angela probably gonna have to teach us a class, y'all, because I'm bragging on her for a reason. Because I know, right? Janelle said maybe 4. Chris, okay. Retta said 4. Derek said perhaps 3. Angela said, wow, our minds and brains are the original computers. That's it. Elizabeth said, I don't even know. I know, that's how I feel. I feel like that too, Elizabeth. Eddie said 10. Really, Eddie? 10? Sandra said maybe 3. Derek Boss said, other than family, about 7. I value quality over quantity. That's good. Elizabeth said 10. Sandra said, I reached out to a colleague in another department about joining a workshop. She's going to recommend. See, y'all, look, here's an example. She's going to recommend me to the work group chair. This is, thank you, Sandra. This is the perfect example of what we just talked about, y'all. She did exactly what the slide said. I reached out to a colleague in another department. She's collaborating. She's reaching out, right? And because they know Sandra, I know Sandra too, and she's a high performer. She's going to recommend me to the group chair. Y'all, this works. This works. Linton said 5. That's amazing. That's amazing, you all. That's amazing. And listen, here's the thing. When you have your if you're on Twitter or LinkedIn or even your resume, just putting it out there. I know there's boards or wherever, or even on at work. We used to have something. What was it called? It started with an S. I don't think they do it anymore, but it was. I can't think of the word. It was like having a LinkedIn in your company, but you could put your skills and everything that in your experience and all of that there. Right. And it showcased what you're good at and what you do. The same thing at work. Do people know what it is that you do? Even in your email signature at work. Now, I know some companies want you to have, the right type of font and color and all that. But even if you look, some people, and you've seen this before, some people at work in their email signature, it'll say that it'll be a one-liner like, I don't know, recruiting guru or loving right? Just something. That's something to show who you are, a little bit about your personality, but you can leverage that space right there to talk. Just one sentence. It's almost like your elevator pitch about who you are internally. If you know that you're in contact with senior leaders often, just that little sentence right there, it could be a game changer for you, because somebody's going to say, well, hey, I didn't know you did so-and-so. Or, hey, I didn't know right? So Susan said, how do I achieve this when I'm a contractor or temp employee? That's actually the perfect time. This is the perfect time, Susan, for you to showcase your talent, because often when we think temporary or contract, we just think, and I had these thoughts too, because I worked as a consultant, right? I thought, get in, get out. That's it, right? But I made the mistake of doing that. It's a perfect opportunity, Susan, for you to let me get your LinkedIn name, or let me connect with you on LinkedIn. I'm going to send you a LinkedIn request, right? Before you leave, or even upon entering, you connect with them, because they'll remember you. And I promise you, there's somebody in the network that may have a full-time gig for you. But if you're not leveraging where you are, that's a missed opportunity. And a lot of us do that. We meet people every day. We on Zoom with people every day. Hey, Jim. Hey, how you doing? Before you go, let me get your LinkedIn. I'm going to connect with you on LinkedIn. Y'all probably been friends for 7 years, or coworkers or colleagues, and you never connected. And I had somebody say, Kelly, I'm too embarrassed for them to see my LinkedIn profile, right? And so we're cleaning that up. But that's the way to do it, Susan. When you go to work tomorrow, there's key people in that organization. You all know what I mean by key people, right? There's people that's always out in front. There's people that the boss likes or whatever. The key people. Let me get your LinkedIn. Let's connect on LinkedIn. right? And that person's now in your network. And what happens is when you start adding value on your profile about what you do and how valuable you are and the expertise you have, they're going to see it because you're now connected. That's easy peasy, y'all. That's for the introverts. That's easy to do. You don't have to talk to nobody. You don't have to do all the things like going to an actual networking event and put it on the name tag. Hello, my name is Sandra. Hello, my name is Angela. Hello, my name is Lindsay. You don't have to do the fake conversations, all that. You can sit back behind your computer and Sandra can share, right? Oh, I was at this event and in so-and-so, and I had 5 people come up to me and I was sharing with them about so-and-so and so-and-so. It was such a great event. Has anybody in my network ever done so-and-so? She's just throwing it out there. It doesn't matter if nobody likes it. Just keep, I promise you, somebody's looking, somebody's reading, and you can gauge it by impressions. That means somebody stopped by and they looked. And when something happens, when something pops up for them, they're going to think, you know what? Somebody in my network on LinkedIn was just talking about that. This lady talks about grassroots and she talks about this all the time. I can't remember who was that in my, let me send her a message. But if you're not out there, if you can't be found, you're not findable. We talk about what we want and our goals and successes, and I need more money, and I've never made 6 figures, and I want to. Do anybody know? Does anybody know? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me know if that's helpful, Susan. There you go. See, I told y'all better connect with her. Elizabeth said, we are in partnership with you, Kelly, and my reciprocation is I tell everyone about your YouTube and pray for you. I love you so much. We are definitely in partnership. We are definitely in. Now, Elizabeth is somebody else y'all want to know. She was dropping gems last night, y'all. She's very up to date on a lot of things. Y'all, it's some heavy hitters in here. Listen, I don't have to make this up. They're right here. I will be dropping that LinkedIn. Boom, boom, boom. Connect with me. There you go. Look at what Angela just said. I had a neighbor say that to me. I'll connect with you on LinkedIn. Angela's on it. She's already getting her LinkedIn up. She's on it. And I'm telling y'all want to connect with her. That's the last time I'm going to say it. That's the last time. Y'all want to connect with her. Listen, here's the other thing. On a platform like a LinkedIn, and even where you work at currently, we're in a digital age now where, like YouTube, like think about YouTube, right? If you have a video out there, it's forever. I was watching this YouTube video from this guy 10 years ago, and he was dropping gems, stuff I never heard. I got a notebook full of notes because I watched it. It was like an hour and 30 minutes, and I was just writing stuff down, right? It's forever. And guess what? I found him. We did a call last night. We do a monthly money call inside of our little private community, and I played for those that were on the call. Somebody reached out to me. This was for a government project, millions of dollars. It's going to last 4 or 5 years. He called me. And for my people that's listening on IG or here, y'all know they don't call people. All you have to do, y'all, we're in a different time. It's a different time. You said it and you can forget it. I have a client right now. I don't know if she's on here. And hopefully I'm going to get her to come on so she can tell her story. I mean, they're coming out the woodworks for her. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I had one other client where it's coming out the woodworks. And actually, if you go to my LinkedIn, she left a message about it. If you go to my LinkedIn, you'll see her comment. It's not as hard as we make it, you all. And I know it may sound like, Kelly, that seemed too simple. That's only because we've been taught that everything is got to be complicated. It can't be that simple. It really is. We're in a different time. Remember at the top of this, I said, we're going to change our perspective on things. We're in a digital age. Things are faster now. We're moving faster. Things are happening faster. Innovation is happening. The minute you learn prompt engineer, they own to something else. The minute you learn AI, they own the generative AI, right? Put your value out there. It feels good when they're coming to you like a magnet and let it attract to you. Everybody that's looking at me right now, y'all have at least a decade of experience and knowledge in what you do. And if you do not know how to market that and put that down, you can go right now and schedule a career chat with me. I am kellyjackson.com. If you're on IG, you can just click the link in my bio, right? How to market your skills and your experience and share your value. Every one of you have it. You have that. You have deep knowledge. Because I've heard from each and every one of y'all. There is no reason that you shouldn't be in six figures. There's no reason. It breaks my heart when I hear, I've never made that before. Or I'm at this. Because one of the reasons why is because I know what it takes just to live, just for one person. We was talking last night on the call. $2 million for someone just to live comfortably. Y'all, that's not a lot of money like it was back in the day. And listen, we'll all take it. I know. But they're talking about another rate increase. Like things are changing. You have to change as well. You have the opportunity now to set it and forget it. Do you know how much a Super Bowl commercial costs for 30 seconds? It's about $8 million for them to get people to come to them. How much does it cost you to be out there on LinkedIn? It's free. It's free. If you know you have something, you know you have value. And if you're here, that's why you're here, because you know you got something. Do you ever see a Rolex commercial? Let me know in the comments. I'll wait. They know their value. Matter of fact, they got a wait list that's almost 2 years long. They know their value. They don't need commercials. People go to them. Do you ever see a Rolex commercial? Let me know. They know your value. Know what you're worth. Believe in you. When people come to me and say, I was working with this person, I'm checking you out and I'm checking you. You know what? You should go with them. No attitude. I'm not, whatever. You definitely should go with them because I know my value. I don't have clients in the comment that keep coming back because I did them wrong or scammed them or whatever. It's a reason. Know your value. Get what you deserve and desire. You are worth it. But you got to believe that. And if you don't believe you can put your stuff out there and position yourself and have it come to you, it won't happen. If you're not investing in yourself, if you're not developing yourself, if you're not learning and upskilling and doing continuously learning, and then you're complaining about your boss not giving you this, or the government not giving you this, or the world not giving me this, they're not going to invest in you because you don't even invest in you. It's a law. It's called the law of reciprocation. That's what happens. If you're not going to spend money on you, but you want your boss to spend money on you, you want that rate? It don't work that way. If you get in business and you don't spend money on yourself or put the money back in the business, you're not going to get clients that way. It's reciprocal, you all. This is the law. This is how it works. One apple seed, if you drop it in the ground, just one, and you're hungry and all you got is that one apple, and you take the seeds and you drop them in the ground, You invest and you water it and you make sure sun and you making sure the dirt, you making sure it's got water and it's got light. Eventually something gonna pop up and then it's gonna grow and it's gonna get roots. It's gonna go deep and that tree gonna be there. And guess what's gonna produce? Fruit. For how long? Forever. Some of us don't even want to invest in the watering, in the light, in the thing. That fruit gonna be there forever. Get yourself positioned and get positioned well now, because we're in it's a global competition now. You don't have to, it's not that you're worrying about Sandra's in Florida and Angela's over here in Sandra's in Lakeland, Florida, and Angela's in Miami. We're not worried anymore about locally. It's a global competition now. So I'm not just talking about just put something out there. Show the value that only you can bring. I'm not bragging on Angela because she's just like everybody else. It's something about her, right? I'm not bragging on Elizabeth because she just like everybody else. It's something about her specifically. Y'all don't show up here. There's a ton of people that's career coaching and sharing career advice, and you go and listen to it's a reason. It's a reason. Did I drive that point home? Did we get it? Did we get it? I'm just saying. We got to win, y'all. We're going to win because we're going to believe in ourselves. I want you looking at me right now. Look at me. Look at me. We're winning. We're winning. 2024 is for us. We're winning. We're taking the steps right now to do whatever we need to do to position ourselves. We're winning this thing. Whatever you want. Don't dream about it. Let's make that dream a reality. Let's live our dream. Tired of struggling and being in survival mode and just getting by. It's enough of that, y'all. It's enough. We got too much. It's too much between all 19 of us, y'all. If we partner together, we got Sheila, right? She can teach us this. Linson's telling us this. Loretta can teach us this. Sandra can. We get together. All right, y'all. We together. We in here. We in our seat. We talking. What we doing? What we doing? It's 2024. What we doing, y'all? What we doing? What we doing? You know what, Kelly? It's this building, right? Now, I ain't saying we doing this. I know there's a lot going on in real estate. This is an example. Let's get together and let's open up a training facility, right? And we're going to train people just our age, and we're going to train them, and we're going to do this. I want everybody going to have their own little business. The reason why I'm doing this, you know what I said earlier about everybody has an agenda? I do too. I said, I want the people that's my age, right? I want them to get out there because I know that I meet a lot of people every day, and I want to be able to call Linton and say, hey, Linton, I got this guy. He working at Walmart. He just stopped me. This really happened. He just stopped me. He saw my shirt. He asked me if I was in the tech field. And he said, I want to get in. He said, I don't have a degree and I'm tired of working here. Can you help me? I should be able to call Linson. Linson, I got somebody. Can you help this brother out here? That's why I'm out here. I have an agenda. I know what my goal is. I know what my purpose is. And I know y'all have the expertise so that if Sheila meets somebody on all her travels and all her way, Kelly, I have this girl. I have my daughter, my nieces and my daughters here. Can you help them? This is what we need each other for, y'all. We can't do it by ourselves. Don't stop trying. Stop. We don't try anything. We do it or we don't. We don't try nothing. We either do it or we don't. That's it. That's it. Let's stop trying. We too old. Y'all with me? Y'all feeling me? I'm just saying. That's right. That's right, Linton. It takes a vintage. That's right. Angela finished strong 23. Let's go. That's right, Robin. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. We ain't old. We got too much life in us. And we don't get out of this survival mode. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people calling me crying. I can't find a job. Let's look at what you have. Quit starting over and going after the shiny nickel, the shiny penny. Everything ain't for you. It may be good, but everything that looks good ain't for you. Stay focused. We're in an attention economy. They want your attention. Stop giving it to them. Focus on you. Focus on you. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. All right, I'm done. I'm shutting you off, IG, because I'm getting ready to lose my battery. We tracking. There we go, Ange. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I had to get it out. 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 We all right? We all right? All right. All right. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it, y'all. I love it. I love it. All right, listen. We partnering, right? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with networking, okay? We all have a network, but let's be strategic, you all. Let's be real intentional and strategic and think about what does my next look like for me? What does it look like? And it doesn't mean you got to leave your job. I hope I haven't made it seem like I'm saying everybody needs to leave, because some people, I know a few of y'all got some good jobs on here, right? But your job is your business partner. We talked about this last night. It should be helping you fund something, whether it's your retirement, your business idea or concept, for your family's legacy, right? We got all kinds of assets we need to be acquiring. This is the partnership I'm talking about. Stop looking at your job as just survival mode to pay my bills. That's your partner. And you need to talk to that partner and be like, all right, listen, this is what I'm putting in, what you putting in. Right? Because this don't seem like no 50-50 partnership. And you take that compensation, that money. If it's not enough, we need to get more. We need to get more now. Let's stop playing games, right? We need to start funding our ideas, our business ideas, if that's what we want to do. If we want to get to the C-suite level, we need to fund, we need to get our skills, and we need to get our documents updated so we can look like what we know that we are. First impressions are everything. Ain't nobody going to believe you. If you can't tell the story out your mouth, if you can't articulate it and convey the value you bring, that's something you want to invest from your business partner, right? On getting better at reskilling and upskilling. Okay. I see y'all connecting. I love it, y'all. I love it. Look, there we go. Listen, Sheila said, I worked a medical conference this weekend in DC. I referred 3 retired farmer reps to a contract company looking for retired farmer work to work. I know you like that. Y'all see? Y'all see? Y'all got people right here. Don't look at Kelly for everything. They're right here. Stacy said, yes, indeed. Sheila's that girl. She doesn't mind doing it. She has the sweetest heart. She's a pure soul, the purest soul, the purest soul. She will help you with anything if she can. Do not, y'all don't neglect the people right here in the comments. I love it, y'all. I love to see it. This right here is my dream. What y'all are doing, this is my dream. This is my dream. I envision this. I just wanted us, because I know what it takes. I know what it takes. And we don't have to just survive. We can thrive. We don't have to just survive. We can leverage each other. We can do this, y'all, together. All right. Was this helpful? I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm done. I'm done. I had to get it out. All right. Was this beneficial, you all? Did we learn something? Did we have some takeaways? Was this good? Hopefully it was helpful. Y'all hit the like button for me. Share it if you think someone can use some motivation, some inspiration. Share our community, y'all. The more the merrier. Let's get every piece we need to our puzzle. Let's share. Y'all hit the like button for me. Hit the like button. Let's let others see what we're doing in here, right? Let's get some people, some lawyers in here. Let's get some, I know we got one doctor in here. Let's get some doctors and some lawyers, and what else we need, y'all? What else we need? Some bankers and some salespeople. Like, what do we want to learn? What do we want to know? That's what this is about, right? Darius said, I can dig it. You can dig it. All right. I love it. Clipper said, yes. All right, y'all. All right. Go to IamKellyJackson.com. I will drop it. Let me see. I got a little cute banner. Let me show you my banner, Eddie. look at this banner. IamKellyJackson.com. Oh, I want to do the ticker. Wait. I did another one. I got a fancy one. There, y'all. Look. you see Eddie right there? And schedule a career chat. Look at y'all. Look at my little banner. There it is. Look. You can schedule time, Eddie. IamKellyJackson.com. Schedule a career chat. Happy to work with everyone. Listen, we gonna get ourselves positioned, y'all. We not doing this. We're not doing it. You see me? We're not doing this. We stopping that survival. Somebody told me that, and it's been stuck with me since they told me. They're like, and they were just very emotional. I'm like, oh gosh. And I know God gave me this, and so I'm like, you got to help me with this because we got to do this. We got to do this. That's cute. Yeah, see my little thing. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Had to get that out. And it's only because I love y'all. Y'all know that, right? Because it's what I signed up for. It's what I do. So don't take it. I'm not complaining at all. But I talk to a lot of people. And I don't like the theme that I see, especially for us that are, venturing off into the next. I don't like it. But there's something. And I was doing like this, because it's been a busy week already, and it's just day 2. And I was just talking to God in my head, and I'm just like, what is going on? Why is this happening? I don't like seeing people struggle. Like, why is this happening? And I'm still really, I don't know. You can't find me, Janelle? Let me see. Let me get you a link. Now, I will share with y'all. I know this link expires, not because I'm doing it. We just haven't figured out. Everybody that's in the Discord, they'll tell you that's in here. I haven't figured out how to set it so it won't expire, but let me drop it. I'll get it for you. Hold on one second. What's it called, y'all? DIS. And the call last night, Stacy was on the call. What y'all think of the call? Y'all share with them in the comments. Let them know what you think of the call. We had a good call last night, wasn't it, y'all? Drop in the comments what y'all thought of the call last night. And we were just talking. It wasn't like anything, structured or anything. We were just talking. And it was good. It helped me. It was great. It was great. Here it is, y'all. There it is. So there, now that, it was good, right? You can click on there and it'll take you in. You like the banner, Erica? Yeah, I made that up. I need to change the color though. Yeah, it was good. See, y'all, get on the inside. We just had a call and we just talked about money. I did a podcast too. If you see on the YouTube, I was thinking about that. I did it on Sunday, and I'm gonna try to drop a podcast every Sunday. And just share some thoughts, and that is where it stemmed from. But we had a great call, y'all. It was really good. All right, I won't keep y'all. Y'all know I keep talking, but I love y'all. I'm glad this was helpful. I'm glad. Hopefully it was beneficial. We all need to win. Like we will. And I'm gonna do everything in my power, right? Everything in my power, and everybody wants to feel valued. Let's make everybody feel valued. Everybody around you feel valued. Everyone wants to feel valued. Nobody wants to be taken advantage of. Nobody wants to be played or scammed or done wrong or anything like that. Everybody can bring value to each other. So when we talk about partnering, think about what you can bring to the table. Think about what it is you can bring to the table. If you need something from someone, what are you going to give that person back? Everybody wants that. And I know we tend to think about it, and it's human, right? It's human nature. If you see someone that has something that you need, we don't often think about what it is that I can bring a value. One of the things that I did in my staffing agency is I sent CEOs, about 7 of them, a book, right? And there's this law called reciprocity where it's just natural. And that's why I'm telling you, like, even when you tipping, people don't tip and all, like, these people are working, like, they bring your food in just $2 or $3, whatever. But that is why you broke, right? I had to tell somebody that. Like, it's the law. Just like the seed I was talking about. You got to take care of it for it to grow. Stop doing that. If you won't spend on yourself, but you expect your boss to give you a bonus, you expect for a developmental increase, you expect to have exceeds expectation, but you're doing what you're paid for. Don't level set that expectation if you're not even doing it for yourself. We got to get out of that mindset. We have to do that. Let's think about partnering. The reason why there's billionaires is because of partnerships. Shaq didn't buy the hospital food, what is it, Soho, and he bought this and this. He didn't get to that status just by sitting there by himself and off of his MBA stuff. It don't work like that. It's partnerships. The LVMH guy, Bernard, I don't know, right? Bought the whole whatever, what he got, y'all, all of the Louis Vuitton and the Christian Dior and all of that. That's how he's a billionaire. Partnering. Your success could be tied up into you just getting with one person or two. I'm telling you. All right, I love y'all. I'm gonna be quiet. I love y'all. There you go, Angela. That's why you all are so blessed. Loretta said the same thing. I was just talking about tipping with a friend. Y'all do that. It comes back. It comes back. It comes back. Just like tithing, it comes back. God don't need no money. He's just trying to check your heart. That's it. He don't need no money. He's trying to check you. Because if you won't give when you just got a little bit, but you're begging him and you're praying for a lot, it ain't happening. He can't even trust you with the little. Come on, man. All right. Bye, y'all. I saw that, Sheila. I'm getting ready to go watch it now. That's my wind down. Like tipping when you go to the restaurant, Clifford. Yeah, some people don't. I had to get on somebody about that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I came and got the pizza. Why should I tip them and do that? They made the pizza for you. First of all, let's start there. Second of all, you got it. I promise you it's not going to kill you. I promise. But if you don't, this is what I said to them. You remember earlier this summer when you were saying that so-and-so got the increase and you didn't? I ain't say no more. I ain't say, because I know about the law. I already know. There you go, Loretta. Thank you. Take us home, Loretta. That's it. That's the word. That's what we ended on. I love y'all. That's it. Sheila said it. That's it. Love y'all. Have a good night. See y'all next week. Be safe. Have a great week and a great weekend. Bye. Bye.